Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
She's going.
All right. So, do you want to hear my first story? Come on.
You don't like my preppy collar?
Oh, you wanted to?
I look fat.
Okay.
I look,
Okay. You want to hear my story?
yeah.
Okay. So, I heard about a couple of bakeries that were supposed to be really good from Norwood, Massachusetts. So I went to this little place. The first place was called Baguette Bakery. And I went in there because it had really good reviews and I was expecting like something amazing because it looks, what does it look like? Like on the web, right? Like what is the website though? It sounds really cool, right? It's got one in Medford, Brockton, Boston, and Norwood.
Baguette Bakery.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, cool. So I go in there, and it was like, I didn't even take a picture. It was super small and weird. But I bought these two things. I'll show you a plate. So apparently this was like, what is this thing? Palmier pastry. I feel like this is like French, kind of. Like it was like a French place. Hold on, I gotta get a plate. So this was the first bakery. I don't really have high hopes for it, but it looked okay. So that was the first one, and then because they were mostly out of everything. So I don't know, maybe I just came too late or what. But and this is this is what is
chicken pate?
No, it's not chicken.
So it's chicken pate.
Oh, it's raspberry.
Okay.
It's a raspberry. So apparently it's a raspberry pate. I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be French, but the bakery itself looked not sure.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, no, I mean like it was just super small and I expected from the website something amazing. And it was not, it didn't look amazing and they had barely anything in stock. So now I'm thinking,
maybe
I don't
some
know.
of the holes in the wall are some of the best ones.
Yeah, so maybe they sold out because I was there at like 1 o'clock. But anyways, let's try. Let's try this. I don't know. Ah! Let's see. So what do you think? Tastes like
It's good.
yeah. Not bad.
It's flaky.
I feel like I need some tea.
Yeah, you need to eat it with like dunk it in like tea or coffee or something.
Definitely a tea pastry.
It tastes good.
It's definitely for tea. Don't eat too much. We have a lot to go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is the next one. Hold it. Okay.
That's what they do.
Doing Instagram. Look at this. I think you need warmed up. Yeah, not bad, huh?
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked.
It's definitely not stale like your, hotel breakfast
Yeah,
pastries.
it tastes fresh. Well, it looked like they had a kitchen in the back and it had a very small storefront. And when I went in, he was telling me, I asked him like, what's the famous thing that people are buying? And he told me they had a pate, which I didn't even know what that was. And he said one was egg and hot dog. I was like, oh. And one was egg and herring. That's a lot of people come in for those. And I said, okay, I'll opt for those. I'm gonna go ahead and go with something else.
That's pretty good. Yeah, warmed up.
Yeah, it needs warmed up.
And again, with some coffee or tea.
It's got like seemed like a little bit of cheese, like in the middle. You see it? Might have some cheese or something. It was almost like an upgraded toaster strudel. So that's that. I only got 2 things from them because they were like pretty much sold out of everything.
Well, Baguette Bakery.
So maybe.
What do you give it?
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, I would give it an 8.
Buttery, flaky.
I mean, yeah.
I'd have to get more samples.
Yeah. I only did get 2 because they didn't have a lot.
Well, maybe they're so good they still out.
Yeah, you have to go early. And I feel like I want another bite.
So you think an 8?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
No. That's a quick place if you're there. La Baguette Bakery.
So they have one.
They have more than one.
Boston, Brockton, and Medford, Massachusetts. So they have their bakery. I feel like these were. It almost seems like maybe it's made somewhere in Boston in-house, but then it's just baked at that place, but it's made somewhere else for some reason. That's what it felt like. So my
8 out of 10 then? Good.
What do you give it?
Yeah, that's good.
It's hard to tell with just the 2 things, right?
I need some more samples.
But it's definitely interesting. I like it.
Now let's see this box.
Okay. Hold on. Our next one, you're going to have to pronounce it.
Guarino?
Is that how you know?
Guarino?
So, this is Italian. This place, so it's 50 years old. And it was recommended to me by some people. And they say that it's really good. And years ago, people used to wait in line for a long time to get their, what did I tell you? Their pies for the holidays. I'm assuming now they probably take orders. But everything there is made in-house and from scratch. Their pies, everything. So I got an assortment of stuff. And there's another thing that's really cool. So when I went in there, I told her that I've never been here before because he wasn't with me. I've never been here before. What's the thing that people buy here that's like famous for this place? And she goes, we have lobster tail. And I said, is it cooked? I didn't know what lobster tail, is it cooked? And she's like, okay. She goes, my bad. It's a pastry they call a lobster tail. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh yes, I'm definitely getting that. So apparently that's something, almost kind of, let's see. Let me show you. So I got an assortment of stuff. I got like this little roll. It's just like an egg roll. You can pull it out. And everything was like $30. This is it, $30.
$30.
And I got a whole, because they didn't sell them small, but I got an apple pie. Because they said they make them in-house and fresh. So I had to get one. I probably need to get a knife for the pie.
Ooh.
Okay.
Danishes.
So they call this one, this is a Crazy 8.
Oh.
And it's got like lemon and raspberry Danish.
Let's see if we can see that.
I'll put it on the plate. Alright, so that was the Crazy 8. I was like, that's cool. This is the lobster tail.
Yeah, it looks like a lobster tail.
I was like, sure, we'll take one. Or I'll take one, I was the only one there. But that's what they call a lobster tail. She said it's more of like, she just assumes people know what it is because that's what they call it. And she's like, I forget people that aren't from around here don't know. And that's an éclair.
I'm gonna try that.
And then this is a cannoli. And when you order the cannoli, they don't make them until you order them. And then they go in the back and specially make it for you. Like the crust is already on, but they put everything together. And then this is their apple pie.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Look at this is their apple pie. They make them from scratch.
Ooh.
So they had apple and some other ones. They weren't like blueberry, but I was like, we have to do apple.
Will they use 00 flour?
I don't know. So we gotta try them all out. I don't even know where to begin. I guess we'll do this some other time. Yeah, that looks like lobster. Can I have it?
Yeah. Oh, it's got plenty of Plenty of filling.
Is that like vanilla custard?
Very good.
Yeah. It's
Like
good.
the Boston cream.
Yeah, right?
Very good. Not dry. Not too strong, not too sweet. No aftertaste. Fresh. That's
Definitely
good.
fresh.
That's a good eclair.
I want you to taste the lobster roll first. I'm nervous.
What is it?
I don't know. Some kind of pastry. I would assume it's like the same stuff that's in the cannoli. I mean the éclair, but I don't know. That's the inside. This is like phyllo dough or
It's like
something.
whipped cream or something.
That's their famous, that's what people come in there for.
So it's quite tasty.
I'm gonna try that. Well, I just had the dough right now.
I think it's got this cream, like whipped cream filling.
Oh, it's good.
Is that whipped cream?
Tastes like, but like a really good light.
Sugar?
Not super sweet though. Right?
That's very good. You can see why they're famous for it. It's got that little crunch from the dough.
That's a phyllo dough, I think.
And the sugar.
And then the inside is like really
You can hear
lightly sweetened.
Crunchy it is.
Good, huh? Good
Good.
combo.
It's better than the eclair. There's a nice creamy flavor, light cream, a little buttery,
Wow.
and the crunch really sets it off.
Yeah. So this bakery has been there for 50 years,
That's very good.
and everything is made in-house. Very Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a 10 for a dessert.
Really?
Yeah, really good.
He's hard to impress too, so that's shocking.
The eclairs,
I
like an 8.5.
Well, let's try that cannoli. Is that cannoli? Yeah. It's got chocolate chips. Oh, it's chocolate inside. I didn't realize that. Never
Show
had.
'em.
No, I've never had it with chocolate in it. Have you?
Very chocolatey.
Well,
I like this.
I think I'd like the vanilla in the inside better. It's super chocolatey.
Very chocolatey, but good. It's good.
I should have got the vanilla. I'll try again. That was good.
I like that lobster tail.
That'd be our new favorite thing right now.
Yeah, that and a London fog, I mean, all set.
Yeah. So far, I would say I like this bakery better than the other one. Alright, we gotta try one of these. I'm gonna do. You do lemon, I'll do raspberry, I guess.
It's soft.
Yeah. And you can buy homemade cakes from them too. Your dad would like this one.
Fresh.
He always would get pastries like that. I bet when he went to New York City, I bet he had ones like this. That's why he always was like, one of the Intamin ones, you know? I bet this is what he was eating. His dad used to drive to New York City all the time. He'd come home with really good pizza from Queens.
That's good. It's a fresh pastry.
Very.
Much
Definitely.
It looks like when you get like at a restaurant or a hotel, you know.
Like they're ones that are pre-made and
You know, that's what I'm used to seeing. When I see this, I think cheap pastry because they give them to you at like office meetings, and because they get them just like at Stop and Shop and the bakery. But this is
the
much
real one.
higher quality.
This is the one that you were thinking you were eating.
Yeah, because it doesn't look dry. The filling doesn't look. It looks fresh and moist.
Yeah, it tastes fresh.
And the dough.
Try the raspberry side.
See if you pull it apart. You can see. See, it's not dry. It's moist.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's still better than your.
You know what? It's even better. You know, you go to who has this? This is Panera Bread. Panera Breads taste a little bit dry. This one it's dry, but I mean, it's not like old tasting. Compared to Panera Bread, this is definitely top notch. Apparently, these are the pies that people would wait in line for the holidays to take them to their table.
You need a fresh plate.
Here, you put.
Get a fresh plate, a flat plate.
Oh, see, he's picky. See that?
Well, I put it in a bowl.
I want
you
a
put
flat
it in this.
plate. It's fine. Veruca. I want it now. Father, I want a... What did she say? Ooh. I want a golden goose. Definitely real apple. This tastes like... Well, I just had the apple, but I need a napkin.
Look at the filling.
Let's see. The reason why people waited in line. I'm gonna have some crust with it. It's definitely homemade, right? Because there's what's that, humble pie or something? It's not as good. It's got like a certain spice to it that I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's different than your typical.
I think I'm tasting nutmeg.
It's different than any apple pie I've ever had.
Well, the filling is not as thick, right?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely tasting nutmeg, like fresh nutmeg.
Seems a little more.
It tastes very Italian. I'm picking up Italian vibes in this pie. Doesn't it taste Italianish? Like, if Italians made apple pie, this is what it tastes like. It's the nutmeg. I don't think I put nutmeg in my apple pie.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
But the apples taste like they're fresh.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the apple pie, actually.
It's not what I'm used to, but I mean it's good.
I think the nutmeg is overpowering it.
I'd have to try one of their cakes. Like that cake right there.
Yeah, they have like, you can do special. I think they're stick to their Italian. That's an American apple pie. I think they put an Italian twist on it.
I think it's a really good pastry shop. The éclair and the lobster tail and the cannoli put it up at least a 9 for me.
A 9? I thought this was a 10.
Yeah, but
You mean altogether?
altogether as a whole, the apple pie it tastes good. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not used to the taste, so it's
What's
different.
the nutmeg?
And I would have to test a cake to get a perfect 10.
I bet, the more I eat this, the more I really like it.
Yeah, I know it's good.
More crunchy. It's really good.
Yeah, like I'd go just for the lobster tail alone.
Yeah, I would wait in line for that one. Not so much for the pie.
Well, not true.
I didn't love the pie, but maybe only because it had nutmeg. I'm not used to nutmeg in an apple pie. I feel like it's more cinnamon-like.
Yeah, I think that would be more culturally specific. Like people who grew up with it, like it like that.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like it were more universal. Like the éclair is universal.
Yeah.
This I don't know. It's like French bread. It's got sweetness in it, like sweet whipped cream. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's addictive.
Yeah, that one's good. Really good. I like that one. What would you compare, like, remember that bakery we went to in Boston? Where we got the donut thing? I feel like this is up there with it. This one right here.
Yeah, very good. Good find.
Yeah, right?
I like lobster tail. The real one and the pastry one.
I told him, like, I don't like, said they're famous for lobster tail. I was like, I just take the lobster tail home.
I don't do seafood. So what do you give it?
I would give it a 9. That's really good. I like everything else. I'm like overwhelmed with the sugar right now. So much sugar for me, sweetness. But I love everything. I least like the pie, which is sad because it's like a full pie. Maybe we'll take it to work or something.
It's not bad. You have to get used to it.
I know, it's not bad. Maybe it tastes better with some vanilla ice cream or something.
It's just different.
But maybe tasting all this and then that just kind of threw off the flavors because it's got more of a spice to it, like a, I don't know if it's allspice or if it's nutmeg that's in there, and it kind of throws off this pastry. So that could be just us. Yeah. But I would give it a 9 because to me, and the prices were cheaper too.
With the potential to be a 10, you know, if the cakes are just as good. Yeah,
there's more stuff there. They had like so many things, and you'll see. I did like a little short video on some of the stuff that was there. You can also look online and see. But it's pretty cool. Yeah. And I don't think they have bakeries anywhere else. I think that's the only one is in Norwood.
That really hits the spot.
Yeah. I feel like whoever this, I'd probably look it up, but I bet you the family that started this probably definitely came from Italy.
I don't know what's in this, but this is really good.
No, forget they have
whipped cream.
They have bread. It's almost like a freshly whipped. So they opened their shop in 1974. How do you say that? What's his name? Giuseppe?
Giuseppe, yeah.
Originally from Naples. See, I knew it. Naples, Italy, met Gloria, who grew up in South Boston. Their passion of pastry has created a well-established family-run pastry shop. Giuseppe started a bakery in the north end of Boston. So there must be another one. He learned a lot of techniques, but Giuseppe's unique talent and his ideas made the bakery what it is today. The finest ingredients, quality, and authentic recipes are still the utmost importance. Italian and American pastry at, how do you pronounce this place?
Guarino's?
Guarino's.
I think.
So, the father owned it, the son owns it now, and the father came from Naples, Italy. That tastes like something that came from Italy, doesn't it? Like, that tastes like something I've never had before. But, like, if I was in Italy, I'd be eating that.
It's good.
With, like, a cappuccino. Or a really, like, that would be good with a nice coffee, like an Italian coffee. Or even, you know, like you said, your tea. That would be a really great match.
I don't think there's any cinnamon in this.
No, it's definitely allspice or nutmeg.
You used to an apple pie with some cinnamon.
Yeah.
There's no cinnamon. I don't know what it is.
It is good. It's just the seasoning we're not used to.
You can tell the dough is quality. You can tell it's just the right flakiness, not too dry, not too moist.
It's definitely an Italian. It's Italian tasting apple pie. It's not like
whoever's doing this knows what they're doing. It's just different recipe that I'm used to, and I'm not.
Yeah, but the apples are so fresh. You could tell they weren't out of a can. They were definitely cut up and like thrown in the pie. This was not like a. This is definitely not one of those just toss in the can.
This all seems like work. Like they did work to get it done, not just threw it together.
It has love in it, doesn't it? You could taste it.
So what do you give it?
I give it a 9.
Yeah.
I mean, I would give it a 10 if that had cinnamon. But it tastes like an Italian apple pie is really what I give it a 9. I would give it a 9, definitely. I like it.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
I'll have to get some more lobster
Super
tails in the future.
interesting. I know. When we have people visit, so they have cakes, bread, pastries, cookies. You know, while I was in there, oh, and they have like Christmas cookies and stuff. Oh, look, they have a Yule log, Christmas Yule log. But while I was in there waiting, because you put in your order and then she fixes it all, so she writes it down. And the people there were super nice. They were like these young girls, and they were just so friendly. But while I was in there, there was like several Italian older people that were coming in, and they were ordering trays of stuff for like parties. They had like a whole tray of like eclairs and stuff. But they have Easter stuff. Hey, look, they have Easter bread, hot cross bun, prosciutto pie. That's interesting. Anyways, so
All
yeah.
right. Now I have to put it all away before I eat it all.
I've had enough. I'm full up to my eyeballs.
All right, say your thing.
Say my thing. You say it this time.
No, you say it.
All right, until the next treat.